Good morning. So today I actually want to talk about an article that's from the Wall Street Journal that came out very recently talking about this whole Dogecoin and Elon Musk and the influence he has had on Dogecoin or Dogecoin or however you want to say it, but I think most people are saying Dogecoin. And that even in and of itself, the name is part of kind of what makes this whole thing funny and kind of humorous to look at. So the Wall Street Journal came out with this article saying Elon Musk Dogecoin tweeting has believers barking for more. So this currency goes back all the way, this cryptocurrency goes all the way back to 2013 that came out as a joke, and it's worth more than $6 billion now, or at least as of the writing of this article, over $6 billion. So it's kind of crazy what's been going on lately with so many of these, investments like GameStop stock, AMC, Tootsie Roll, all these other ones that are becoming so popular that people are just jumping on. And it's kind of a crazy trend right now with Bitcoin, with Dogecoin, and it's like, what's going to be the next one that people are going to jump on? So the article starts off talking about, says, the reckless abandon of investing world has a new fixation. A cryptocurrency that began in 2013 as a joke was mostly forgotten, and thanks to a flurry of tweets from Tesla, Chief Executive Officer Elon Musk is suddenly worth a total of more than $6 billion. So Elon Musk, richest man in the world, he's got quite a bit of influence if he wants to just tweet about something and make the stock price or just the value of something shoot up. So it talks a little bit about the history of Dogecoin and how it started off really just as a meme in 2013. And actually years ago, I remember seeing some of these memes that it would come up as, right, putting the dog's head on an astronaut or on a Twinkie or something like that. So I remember seeing this around a little bit years ago, but never, I thought it was kind of a funny meme, but I never paid much attention to it. So the fact that this has turned into what it has today is absolutely crazy, to put it briefly. So this started in 2013. This is the software developer who, thought it was kind of fun to make his own currency. And then it talks about people hated it. And then another developer named Jackson Palmer had a new idea for the cryptocurrency based on the meme. He reconfigured the code for bells to fit the meme, and he set out to create a coin so ridiculous it could never be taken seriously. That's the part that's funny. Because in return for solving mathematical puzzles, Dogecoin miners operating fast-running computers received anywhere from one Dogecoin to hundreds of thousands of Dogecoins, which some of those people are sitting pretty well right now. So also mentions here how Elon Musk triggered a rally in Dogecoin with a series of tweets on the cryptocurrency. So it's interesting to see Elon Musk jump in on this kind of thing too. So like lots of these cryptocurrencies, they've been around. So a lot of these currencies, people don't realize cryptocurrencies have actually been around for a while, and there's a lot of them that people don't even know about. That at some point in the future will probably also become famous, or they'll have their moment of fame, or whatever the case is. Not just Bitcoin or Ethereum, but a whole bunch of other ones are going to be popular too. So just the fact that this one became popular is wild. So it does talk about in 2014 they did help fund some things that are kind of cool, like the Jamaican bobsled team's journey to the Winter Olympics. They got a NASCAR race for the Talladega Speedway. So then, of course, it faded away. But then Elon Musk just, I don't know, a week and a half ago or so, tweeted about it. And, if he's going to tweet something, the popularity is just going to jump. I mean, he's that influential in the world right now. So he says it surged a topic on Wall Street Bets, which I'm sure some of you follow now. So the Reddit forum that incubated trading in GameStop Corp. And it says Dogecoin. This is in late January. The price rose to 8 cents from half a cent. So, hey, if you had it at half a cent, man, you were doing pretty well. And then, Elon Musk tweeting about it again was making it go up. And then as we close it out here, I thought this was kind of an interesting quote. It says, the idea of Dogecoin being worth 8 cents is the same as GameStop being worth $325, said Mr. Marcus at 38 years old. It doesn't make sense. It's super absurd. The coin design was absurd. So, I mean, this is really just a luck of the draw thing to be into this right now. So, and then we come down here and we see some of the comments. There's some interesting comments that people have when it comes to this whole coin. There we go. So we go to the conversation here. Let's open this up. Actually, that was open. All right, let's reopen it. So some of the people have interesting comments talking about they think this is fool's gold. Another one talking about this documentary when it comes to these currencies and how much danger there is investing in them. And I mean, there's definitely risk involved. I mean, any investing has risk, some just a lot more than others. This person, Michael Scott, good name, said if Elon accepts as payment for cars, it will really take off. So I mean, that would be huge if he did. I mean, the guy's got so much influence as it is, but that would be absolutely massive. And this person had that kind of interesting point where it says these market manias should stop, because that's really what's going on right now recently. So many people, whether it's through Wall Street bets or some other avenue or some other person of influence like Elon Musk or anybody else, will there's like people are looking for like what's the next hot stock, what's the next hot thing to invest in, and a lot of people are operating right now with a mind of like trying to get a quick return on their investment, which sometimes you can get lucky, sometimes you can hit that, and oftentimes people don't. I'm saying most do not. So I just like this part because I live in Las Vegas. It says Wall Street is an investment tool, not a happy-go-lucky Las Vegas gambling institution. So I like to hear what you guys have to say about this when it comes to Dogecoin or any of these other cryptocurrencies, or really what's going on in the marketplace right now, because stuff is getting crazy. I mean, it's been kind of crazy lately, and it's when it gets to this point where it's so popular, and then so many, even people who don't do investing at all, people who know little to nothing about investing are talking about it. It gets to the point that I've heard this saying before, particularly like in the finance or investing world or the business world. It's like by the time it makes it to the newspaper, it's too late. Because once it gets to the point where like the masses know about something, then you've already missed the beginning part. And the people that are in the beginning portion, that are in the beginning part of the investing, those are the ones who do really well. Those are people who usually follow this and do this kind of stuff on a regular basis. But when you get to that point where your grandma is talking about investing in GameStop stock because her grandson told her about it, or you're visiting a city and your taxi driver says he's going to retire off of Bitcoin. I mean, most taxi drivers, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say probably don't do a whole lot of cryptocurrency investing. So when it gets to that point where the huge masses are talking about this, you're late in the game. So if you guys think there's going to be another one, or people are just going to hop on this next cryptocurrency or next stock, I'd like to hear about it, hear what you have to say. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because we got a lot more stuff to come down the road in the future. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.